Today's video is a bit different with my other videos. This video is going to focus on Taehyung and Jungkook, of course, but it's not that much about their relationship. It's more about their views on LGBTQ plus community. I've been getting a lot of stupid messages that wrongly accuse the boys of being close-minded or homophobic. So I just wanted to make a video showing some of the times the boys actually proved them all wrong by their support and sweetness toward the community. BTS members all had been showing their support to the community countless of times, like how Yoongi always includes boys in his lyrics too. And even gets a bit suggestive with those lyrics sometimes. And even once mentioned that his ideal type is not just limited to girls. Like how Namjoon wrote the lyrics for XXO, which was hella gay. And always acknowledges the community and shows his support to us. Or how he recommends songs from LGBTQ plus artists all the time. Or how he got inspired by this book called Confession of a Mask, which was about a gay man in Japan who was struggling with his sexuality. And then that was how Tears album came out. So of course, all BTS members had been showing signs of how much they support the community as a whole. But in this video, I'm going to give you 18 examples of the times that Taekook proved they were the LGBTQ plus kings that we all deserve, whether it was because they were a part of it or just a supporter. Let's start with their adoration of an openly gay singer, one of my favorites, Troye. He is a former YouTuber and most of his songs are gay themed, and Jungkook especially is one of his biggest fans and he always mentioned him. He covered one of his songs called Fools on a day before Tae's birthday on 2015, with Namjoon of course. This is also the beginning of the song, so you can clearly know that he knew what he was covering. Also, if you pay attention to the lyrics, you'll see that it's clearly gay-coded, so you can't really just ignore it. He even used one of the songs he sang for his fans for his GCF with Jimin. Tae is also a big fan of him, and one time he accidentally opened 17 on his playlist during a live. The song 17 is about a boy wanting to lose his virginity to another boy. Let's talk about all the times they wore the pride sign. For example, in 2017, Tae went off and wore this with the pride sign on it, which was hella cool and a lot of people noticed it. Jungkook also had been doing the same. For example, later he wore this Gucci rainbow sign on his tie. And please don't insult them by saying that they don't even know the meaning behind rainbow or the pride sign. Anyway, speaking of Gucci, we all call Tae Gucci boy, right? Because he has a really big fascination for the brand. But when he was asked about the real reason behind it, he said that because he's a big fan of Alessandro Michaels, who is a director in Gucci, and he's also openly gay and in a relationship. Remember this music video of K-Will about a boy being jealous of his female friend because he was in love with her fiancé? Well, Tae is also very fond of K-Will, and once he was talking about him in one of his vlogs and he kept squealing and going on giggly and stuff, he was very happy.
기분이 좀 좋았다. K 선배님 사랑해요.
Jungkook and Namjoon's fan song called I Know, which is about showing their love to both their fangirls and fanboys, will always remain legendary. Especially since Jungkook really likes singing the I Know You Love Me Boy, So That I Love You part every time someone asks him to just sing it.
정국이
500원 주면 불러줄게.
나중에 줄게. 한번 쏴 해줘.
목소리만 딱 해줘.
No, you love me, boy, so that I love you.
No,
이거 해.
love me, boy.
Most of people Tae admires or even Jungkook admire are either part of the community or rumored to be gay. Like, for example, Taeyoung's favorite artist Van Gogh. An article in Harvard magazine states that Van Gogh's medical biographers agree that his adulthood includes periods of hypersexuality, bisexuality, and homosexuality. Also, his stormy homosexual affair with painter Paul Gauguin includes endless, often argumentative discussions. It's still debatable, but this is one of the biggest rumors around this artist. And another person Taeyoung admires is Ryan Mackenzie, who takes nude pictures and even pictures of his boyfriend. Tae deleted this post later on, but when he posted it, he said that, I like this photography not because it's nude, I'm not a child. If I look up his picture, they all look so happy. If expressed implicitly, it's like youth. But when I think of youth, I get reminded of things like happiness, freedom, and guess they're convened within the pictures. I think a lot of pictures have pretty backgrounds, and if us, humans, get included into the pictures, then I think the beauty of the photograph doubles. That's why I like Ryan McKenzie. Once, Tae posted this on fancafe the day after Pride Day in Korea and said, "Rainbow, like the final color, which means purple, let's study all the colors together." It was very meaningful to me personally because it wasn't just an implication. It was literally there, talking to us. They both recommended this song, which is really legendary. You have to listen to it. And the song literally just sings something like, "I like my woman like I like my honey, sweet," which is relatable.
Honey. Honey.
It's like I like my honey, sweet, little selfish.
I'm personally in love with Tess' fascination with Sam Smith, especially his song called Lay Me Down, that he sang and covered more than 3 times already over the years. The song literally has these scenes in the MV, and it's clearly about a gay relationship. One time, Jungkook recommended this song, which was wow, wild. That time Tae spotted a rainbow flag in the crowd and put his hand on his chest and said, "Thank you. This is still one of the scenes I love so much it makes me speechless." I said it before and I'll say it again. Stigma, the song Tae wrote, the same one that he never explained its meaning and said it was just really hard for everyone to interpret, is heavily gay coded and about the struggle of people who go through a lot because of their sexuality in the society, especially a society like Korea. I already talked about it in a bigger video about why I think that's the case, but I don't really want to get into it again. I just want to mention that yes, I'm still on my words, and it still seems really gay coded to me. And as a bisexual girl, it's actually one of my favorite songs because I really, really relate to it.
Are you calling me a sinner?
It's also so cute how every time people ask Jungkook about his celebrity crush, he either
is your
says he
Hollywood
doesn't know her name
crush?
or even the movie
Hollywood
name.
crush.
I know her face, but I don't know her name.
What movie? What movie?
Uh,
Come forward a little bit. Come forward into the light.
I know movie, but I don't know movie name.
Or just straight up says that, hey, it's Iron Man or Hugh Jackman.
배우가 누군지도 몰라요 지금.
He couldn't remember the name of the actress that he likes.
Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman.
알아요. 휴장면 알아요. 휴장면 알아요.
Okay, he likes Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
He likes Hugh Jack. Peer pressure.
Nicole Kidman.
Iron Man.
And Tae fixes the whole question into, well, my favorite actress is...
Not American, but
think she's Canadian.
Yeah, my favorite actor is.
Yeah, we see it. We see it. I see what you're doing there, boys. Of course, I'm not going to forget about TaTae. Tae's character is canonically genderless. And something fun about it is that the way that TaTae and Cookie, Jungkook's character, got close was because TaTae actually wanted to say, "Hey, Cookie, you're so cute." But Cookie was like, "Oh, you mean I'm really cool? So yeah, let's get closer." Which is really, really cute. I love them. Tae used to do drag contests when he was still in school, and he still says it was fun. There was also once he went for Star Kings with Namjoon, and although the audience were reacting badly to the boys dancing suggestively on the stage, Tae seemed to love it. He even wore heels with them and rocked them on the stage to show that gender really doesn't have any clothes. He even said he likes wearing them.
기분 좋아요? 삐 짝짝 달라붙니? 좋아요.
Or there was even that other time, he literally said that he wanted to dress as Harley Quinn for Halloween, which is a concept I'm desperately requesting. Please let this happen. When Ted did the no boyfriend, no problem challenge, like the king he is, like, yeah boy, go on, no boyfriend, no problem.
No boyfriend? No problem.
The way they treat their fanboys equally to their fangirls are so great. Tae even gets so excited when he sees them, and both Tae and Jungkook even said yes when fanboys asked them to marry them or go out with them, which is really interesting and cute. Tae's friendship with Ante is also great. Ante is a photographer that takes pictures of boys together and captures them well, and once Tae expressed how inspired he was by those. Ante was very happy and ended up gifting him this, and Tae gifted him this back. And based on what Ante said, they even exchanged email and text and stuff. Tae still goes by the name Van Tae, which is a mixture of Ante, his own stage name V, and Van Gogh, and of course his own name Tae. These aren't even all of them. We have way more moments like that. I'm just trying to keep this video short. But what I'm trying to say is that of course we can't say what is their actual sexuality. But there's one thing we can know, and that is that they're not homophobic. They all love everyone despite their differences, or gender or sexual identity, and they showed it more than once that they are big supporters of the community. This one is a fact, not an analysis. I just love my LGBTQ plus kings, okay? I love them with all my heart. And you can't really deny it when even the CEO of their company says it. Rainbow is on us.